He is up to something very bad. I feel it in my belly.
Alec, once more, I'm impressed with your voiceover skills. Did you expect to become such great narrator?
Well, you know, it's funny. I did voiceovers years ago when I was younger. My voice was probably a lot different then, but still it was, I've always had a kind of a certain register. And I remember when I first did commercials, they'd have you do, it was the non-celebrity kind of voice thing. And they would have you do commercials. I would do commercials for like oil of Olay, like some kind of skin cream. And I would literally come in there and they wanted you to put as much sex into the one line you could put in. So you'd literally come up to the microphone and you'd say, oil of Olay, rub it all over your body. And they would pay you like tens of thousands of dollars to just say this in the most pornographic way you could. I would do this with alcohol and shampoo and everything. I was like, blah blah blah, Nakazima, rub it all over your body. It was like the most ridiculous time of my career because I won't even tell you the notes they would give me. Yeah.
You are
the sex in every commercial then.
You are an actor with lots of skills, and also you have lots of awards. What's next for you? What's your goal now?
Well, my goal is to stop working for a while. I would like to take some time off. I just got married, and my wife and I want to go and have I'd like to win the lottery and shove a big bag of money in the bank and not work and lay low for like a year. But I want to do a play on Broadway starting in February, and then think about what I want to do now that the TV series is over.
Can we say that this movie has a kind of a political analogy? Like if all the leaders from different countries get together, we can make a better place for everybody else?
You would be the first person to say that, but I'm going to steal that from you and use that for the rest of the afternoon. I'm going to tell everyone that comes in here that really the more powerful, forget all about holidays and gift giving and love and childhood. What this really is a political message about world peace and harmony. Thank you for letting me borrow that. Thank you. That was very kind of you.
Okay.
I'm so happy I met you now.
Okay, so tell me, when are you going to run for president?
To run for president, what does it cost now? Is it $2 billion? Is it up to $2 billion now? You're going to have very wealthy benefactors, and unless my wife hits the gravy train here and hits the jackpot in teaching yoga, I don't think I'm going to be running for president. It's something I used to want to do, but now you realize that it's just an impossibility in terms of raising money. You have to spend years of your life raising money for that job. I don't think I have time.
One last question. Besides your no-sugar diet, tell me your secret to be always in shape and look good.
Well, no, lately I have been better off. I wouldn't say I was in shape, and I wouldn't say I was looking good, but I feel better than I did because the diet was the most important thing. I mean, at my age, you work out, and no amount of exercise can help you if you don't cut your intake of certain things. I give up sugar. But the other thing I think is the kind of workout you do. You got to find out what your workout is. Like a lot of guys, especially when they hit 50, they stop anaerobic exercise, weightlifting, that kind of thing. And they've taught me that that's the most important one of all. Like you can go on machines and spin and do all this cardio stuff. What I found is you do a little less of that, and you do the diet, that's the big part. And then you got to get in there and you got to really, really do like yoga, sit-ups, push-ups, weightlifting, things that are strengthening exercises.
That's a good tip. Thank you so much for your interview.
You're young.
Really
you don't need
appreciate
any
that.
tips. Yeah,
but in 20 years I will.
Yes. Thank you.